someone this week if there are possibilities to do the makeup class. Thursday evening after 4. Let me check. Well, according to the agenda, actually the accreditation will finish around 5 p.m. actually, Eugene. So, well, I don't know. Well, best practice. Well, best practice. It'll finish earlier, but cannot promise you that because me is not the only person who on the agenda. Well, I'll leave it to you. Is it okay for Saturday? Because Saturday is your weekend. Actually, to be honest, I don't want to disturb your weekend. But, well, let me know if you are okay with it. Is there any idea for others, perhaps? So sorry, because this is not a regular event, actually. Friday, just like I said to you, Friday from morning to afternoon, actually, I already have the agenda, actually. Since Friday morning, I had something to do related to the preparations, and then in the afternoon, I have the community service as well. I know it's a little bit difficult to cover, but well, what if Friday, but a bit late, a bit evening, something like that? Is that okay for you? But it'll be late night, something like that. Well, not yet. Well, that's the thing. That's what I need to discuss. Well, I don't think it'll be sore. It's because actually the event is the community service is starting from 1:30 to 3:30. So I'm not sure if I'm going back to campus, and then after that, sore is still possible, something like that. That's the problem also, Eugene. We cannot cover 2 classes together because actually my class is also tracked by Sherwin, right? So if I mean, if I cannot cover the materials, I need to inform as well to Sherwin Kitten. So that's why I'm saying that it will be very helpful if we just cover it within this week. Well, how's like this? I'll leave it all to you first. So primarily, let it still be the class on Thursday morning. So if there are updates regarding to the accreditations agenda, I will let you know. So I'll leave all the discussions with you. But the idea is we'll still try to cover the material within the same week, if possible. So tomorrow already the accreditation process, Eugene. So the accreditation actually it's 2 days, starting from tomorrow and the day after. So it'll be difficult a bit for me to arrange the time. And we need to focus all these 2 days actually. Let's first stick with the agenda on our regular agenda classes on Thursday morning. What about like this? Can we move earlier a bit if we do it on Thursday? Can you do that, or are you still not yet wake up? Or can we move earlier actually on Thursday if possible? Because earlier will be much better, I guess. Can we move on Thursday but earlier, around 8 perhaps? But if you have other time to, I don't know, I guess I need to prepare some things. What time you have a class in the morning? I see you already have a class, so it's still 9, right? 9:30. Okay, just let's do this. If possible, I'll make earlier just 15 minutes perhaps. So normally we start at 9:30, right? So if you have the class 8, normally 9:15 would be done, right? Am I correct? Yes, if it is 9:15, then we start in 9:15 then. Let's start in 9:15 if possible, and then after that, I'm trying to cover the material a bit faster. So after that, probably we can finish earlier as well. And so I mean that probably I'm not covered the whole 1 hour and 15. I'm trying to cover it a bit sooner or earlier, so hoping that everything's still covered. Yeah, good idea. But as you may know, actually, no need to record as well because actually it's more to activities, right? Activities with the in-class assignment, something like that. But again, it's a good idea. I'll think about it. So let me just summarize this. First, let us try to do the class a bit earlier on Thursday, if possible. Or if not possible, I will try to relocate the day or and the time. The possible things is probably in the evening or in the afternoon on Friday or Saturday. But again, I'll leave the announcements with you. After that, we can discuss for the time. But we try to cover the materials on the same week because we have the in-class assignments to do. That's the problem. Okay, I guess that's all what I can say at the moment, but we'll discuss also later. So today's topic is about the working with relational databases. So this is the codes for the Microsoft Excel VBA actually, and we're using the same Access database, the sales order, the ACCDB, the Access database, the one that we used last week. But in this case, actually, we're using the ADODB connections. So the ADODB is actually is a connections. If you can see in here, we're using the RS customers as a new record sets is to have connections between the any applications with the Access databases. And then after that, we create the CN connections as the dimensions. And after that, we have to query fields as string. MySQL is this one. MySQL is more into string because MySQL actually it's a command actually for databases. It's more program. It's a codes for retrieving, not just retrieving, also retrieving, read, write, and updates also for the database. In this case, actually, the MySQL is select. This is the asterisk, where asterisk is means all. So select all from customers. So customers means that from the table of customers. So by seeing this code only, you can understand that select all from customers is more into like English language, where you need to select all the data from the customer tables. You retrieve all the informations. After that, you do the loop with the connection string with these files, and then this provided the Microsoft ACE OLEDB. 12 is the connection type, and then after that, you run the program. I'll show you later if you don't understand the code. And then after that, use also the VBA to load the data. After you create the connections, after that, you write the informations on the worksheet on Excel. After that, once you load it, and then you write it like this. So it is like a copy the data from the database and you put down on Excel. Since this is the same file, that's okay. Normally, why don't we just copy and paste it? Yes, because this is the same. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's easy, just one file's access, and then you can copy it and Excel. You can paste it on Excel. But what about we have the databases in different format? That's why we need this kind of program actually to capture the data from the database to the Excel. Because as you may know, database is not just Access, right? You have the Microsoft SQL Server, you have for Microsoft products, and then you have MySQL Server provided by the Apache Oracle, and then you have the Oracle DBA or something like that, the database administrator, Oracle 9a, 10G, and something like that. So there are multiple types of databases out there. The idea is to retrieve the data and then paste it to our Excel. So actually what you need to do, actually it will be provided with the database and then the Excel as well. But as you may know that the one that is shown on here is for table customers, also for the one that is provided. So you will have the Excel with this kind of code, but it is only to retrieve the information for customers. But in this case, what you need to submit is the product tables. You need to submit this. So you need to submit two things. First is the XLSM and then screenshot. Well, you can have this on PDF, and this is what you need to submit directly. So remember two files that you need to submit. First is about the XLSM, the Excels, and the second one is the screenshot. Any questions till this end? If you don't have questions, I'll show you on how to do it. I mean, not how the answers, but at least you understand how it works. So if this is clear enough, then first allow me to share my screen. It's about the database. This is the same access database. This is the same access database. So as you may know, you have this customers, right? So you have this customer. This is the one that is provided on the existing code. So the existing one, it will show you all these informations about the customers. But in your in-class activities, it has been requested for you to retrieve the information about the products. Remember, the code that is provided is for customer, and you need to have the answers for products. So it's two different things. Okay. After that, I'll show you. I'll close this first for the access. I'll close it. Hang on, because I need to close it first. And then after that, I'll open you the access, the Excel, sorry. Okay, I'll share you again the Excel. Let me know if you can see my screen. good. So actually, it's been provided with the code, as you may see in here. This is the one that code also seen on your materials on in-class assignments. It's there. But as you may see, this is for customers. If you run this app, if you this is empty. So when you run this, the codes, actually it will provide the answer in here. Let me run the code first. Can you see the code? Not yet. Oh, you cannot see the VBA, right? Let me check it. Application. Okay. Here. Can you see the codes? Okay. So this is the codes that is provided on the Excel. Actually, as you may see, actually here the codes is for the customers. Select all from customers, right? So when we run this, actually, when we run the code, so it's done. So I'll change it again. Hang on. I'll share the screen. The result will be look like this. See? Before it was empty, but now it has the information like this. So the code will retrieve all information about the customer from the access to this Excel by using the code is provided. What I want you to do, what is been requested by the material is, it's not from the customer, it's from the product. You just need to tweak a bit the code. You just need to do small modifications, and then after that you run again, and then you'll have the result of what you see here, but for the products table. Is this clear enough for you? So there should be no more questions at the moment. So I'll stop sharing this. So I'll share the material first on DTL and Canvas. I'll let you know. Okay. Would you mind please check for those who are using D2L? It's supposed to be there on lesson 25 for the in-class assignments and the Excel as well. And I'll share also on Canvas. Hang on. Models. Okay. Then, would you mind please check also on Canvas, please? Putra, Hirzi, Kali. So if it is already there, would you mind please start working on them? And then after that, please do the submission by today. I'll check again somewhere at 3 or 5 to check again everything. Please submit it. So what you need to submit is two. I repeat, it's first about the XLSM, and the other one is for the screenshot as requested. So you need to provide screenshots, actually two a screenshot, actually the main module and the data sheet. Ali Putra Hirzi, can you see it on Canvas, the materials, so you can download as well? Okay, awesome. So it's there, right? Great. Thank you so much. So please start working on that. I'll allocate you the time till the end of the class today. What is wrong? Yes, I'll check someone in the afternoon. If you have questions, let me know. And then I'll be in mute and I will take your attendance. Okay, good luck. Thank you.